Okay, we are ready for part 2. Make an editable attribute in a template. You'll need to apply different background images to the header element for each page in this site. However, the section element in the template in which the background image is defined is not an editable area, which means that you can't select it to apply the necessary class in pages where the template is applied. To solve this problem, we are going to define an editable attribute in the template. This allows you to change only the attribute on each page. So that's what we are going to do next. So with Design DWT still open, we want to turn on split view. Okay, we want to make the page source code in the code panel. And we are going to go down to the bottom and select on the left-hand side the image container element right here. And while we have that selected, we're going to go up and choose in the very top tools. We're going to go down to templates and make attribute editable. Okay, which is going to open up this. Make sure that in the attribute area that class is selected. Then also you will need to check make attribute editable with the checkbox. Once I have the attribute as class and the make attribute editable area checked, I am going to click OK to apply the change. Then what we're going to do is go up, right click on the tab and save and update and close. Using the files panel, what we're going to do over here on the right hand side is we are going to open up the fax HTML. And we are going to turn on live view. And I don't think we need to be in split anymore. So let's just click out of that to where we have actual live view. It also wants us to open up the food HTML. And in CSS Designer panel, what we are going to do is go over and select the CSS styles from the sources list. And then what we are going to do is choose Edit at the very top. And we're going to go down to Template Properties and click that, which is going to go up and open up this dialog box for us. And in the class field at the very bottom is where we change things. So we are in the food one. So what we're going to do down here is we're going to change this from BG Facts to BG Foods, or BG Food, excuse me, and click OK to apply the change. And I'm not quite sure why it's not showing. Oh, I remember there's something that we have to do with the actual pictures in the CSS. This was a bug that we ran into. And so what I'm going to do is go down to the food one right here. Okay, click on background properties, and it did not pull the picture over, so we will re-pull the picture over again by clicking on the background image URL. And this is the food one, so we will click food and click OK, and it brings it in. Then we are going to click the fax one. And we are going to go up to Edit Template Properties. and double check to make sure that it's all correct, which it is. Then what we are going to do is go to Files, and we are going to open up the background or the schedule one, and go back up to Edit and go down to Template Properties and change this down here to Background Schedule. And click OK. Then what we're going to need to do is go back to CSS Designer, down to the background schedule, go into background, and bring in our schedule background and program it. Last but not least, we also need to do the sign up page. So let's go back to Files, double click and bring in our sign up page. We're going to go up to Edit, back down to Template Properties, change the class at the bottom to BKG Signup. Don't forget to make the S capitalized on the second word so it can be easily read. We're going to click OK, go back to CSS Designer, scroll down to the bottom to sign up. Okay, be in background properties, and again pull in, which this one is mailing, pull in the image that we need and click OK. Okay, I didn't like that. I need to fix that. It's a capital S. I don't know why it put the little one in. There we go, and it brought it in. At this point in time, we have all of these that have been changed, plus the style CSS. So just right click at the very, very top and do a save all to save all of your work.